Okay, people, let's do this. Should you eat before or and after a workout? In my opinion, absolutely. Before a workout, you should eat a pretty good amount of food. I would say try and focus on carbs, but also have some protein and maybe even some fat to keep you going for longer. If you don't eat, you're not gonna have the same performance as if you ate. And when you go to the gym, you want to break yourself into, so definitely do eat. After a workout, I would say you're not in a rush to go and eat, but do try and eat consistently throughout your day. How many times a week should you train? You should train the amount of times you can stick to and be consistent. So if you can only train twice a week, it's not ideal, but you'll make what you can of it. Just make sure that every time you go, you give it your best. Body splits. Again, this is tied to the amount of times you can go in a week. So if you're going twice a week, do 2 full body splits. If you're going 3 times a week, do 3 full body splits. If you go 4 times a week, you can do something like upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. Ideally, you want to train each muscle at least twice a week with some rest days in between. I will be making a video to help you guys out with this, but have this quick reply for now. Should I take supplements? Well, as long as you understand that supplements are named supplements for a reason, like they're not there to substitute anything in your diet, they're there to supplement it to whatever you're failing to get from your normal food. You should try out the supplement for it. So if you're not getting enough protein from your diet, try some whey protein. If you are getting enough protein, there's no need to, although it's very practical. That being said, there are certain supplements such as creatine that I challenge you to get enough consistent creatine through your diet. You'll probably go bankrupt of the amount of beef you have to eat. So some are definitely more worth than others. Do you have to take them? No. Should you? Maybe. Should I do cardio? Yes. Do I need to bulk? No. If you're just starting the gym and you're a complete beginner, by all means, eat some more if you want to. Don't go crazy on dirty bulking, eating 5k calories a day. You are not gonna get fit or more muscular, you are gonna get fat. How many reps or sets? Again, this depends on some things. It doesn't really matter that much. In all honesty, as long as you go and you give it your all, you'll probably be doing some good improvements. But a good baseline for muscle growth would be 4 sets of 12 reps maybe, and you can play around with that to see what makes you feel better. Rest time between sets. Again, you need to go as hard as you can to build muscle. Maybe not on all your sets, but at least, as I said, you do 4 sets for exercise, at least the last 2 you should be close to failure or even failure. So I would say give it enough time so you can hit a good amount of reps. So if you're resting 1 minute before sets, you're probably not training hard enough. I would say at least 2.5, 3 minutes. And if you're going on a really hard set, for example, for a squat or something, give it like 5 minutes is fine. If you're in the rush, obviously keep it less. If you have the time, give it more time so you can push more. How long should you be staying at the gym? Again, this depends on how long you can stay. I would say that if you're staying 2 hours at the gym, you're probably not doing it hard enough, because at the end of the first hour, I'm already dead.
お前はもう死んでいる。
I usually spend 1 hour and 20, 1 hour and a half, and my first exercises are the hardest ones that I do, so I make sure I have the strength and stamina to perform the better at them, and then I leave my isolates to the end. So, I'm still doing some work, but it's not nearly as much as I was at the beginning. So aim for 1 hour, 1 hour 15 should usually be okay. How many exercises per body part? Hard question. I would say 2 to 3 is way more than enough. You don't want to spend an entire day on chest, for example. That's just not productive. As I said, you need to train each body part at least twice a week for ideal muscle growth. If you're spending an entire day on a single muscle group, you're not gonna get much done, mate. Do I need to count calories? No. Does it help? Yes. Should you? If you want to. You can lose fat without counting calories. You can gain muscle without counting calories. It just makes your life easier if you have the patience to do it. Do I need rest days? Well, yes, I would say so. So if you're working out every single day, you're probably not giving your max on every single day. it's simply not possible from a physical nor mental position. Now, what I don't say that you have to have days that you do absolutely nothing, but you could like have a day where you only do light cardio or even just go for a quick ab routine, I guess. Just something to keep you going, but do definitely have days where you don't push yourself to the max because you're gonna need them. How often to train abs? So my personal opinion on this, and if what you're doing works for you, by all means keep going. But in my opinion, isolate targeted ab exercises are the most overrated, are the most overrated exercises you can do. I'm not saying don't do them, they're definitely helpful, but working your abs through your compounds, such as a squat, deadlift, and such, is usually already enough. If you do want to train your abs, isolate them as you do for a bicep or a tricep. Treat them as a bicep or a tricep. What I mean is work them every 3 or 2 days, give it rest days, and give it like 3 exercises per day on your abs. Post-workout protein shake. Do you need it? No. Is it gonna kill you if you have it? No. Do you enjoy having it? Yes. Then have it. Do you not enjoy having it? Don't have it. Question about it is about this thing called the anabolic window, which is supposedly after a workout your muscles are super sensitive to getting protein and amino acids. It's basically been debunked. You don't need to have a protein shake right after the gym. You can if you want to. As I said, I have it because I really enjoy it because it's really sweet and I just like the little sweetness right after my workout, but it's completely up to you. Okay guys, I hope this answered some quick questions that you have about the gym. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask me, hit me up in the comments below and on Instagram. And please do like and subscribe the video. See you next time.